Welcome back. In the previous part, Kevin just took an artifact from a secret safe, and then some guards turned up. And he kind of, made them confess, I think is the best way of putting it. Also, we're in Erebonian airspace, which is kind of cool. Smelling salts. Oh, lovely. It's a Grail Knight. I'd heard rumours about them, but damn. And curious as I am, I'm probably better off not asking about what kind of rumours you've heard. Don't worry though. Only here for your client. You go ahead and have a nice long nap on the floor, okay? You'll still live to see tomorrow. Kind of monster. Blorf. Okay, I've got what I came for. Now to get back to the party and wrap this job up. Sucks I have to go without taking that lady up on her offer there. She was looking pretty darn fine, and it was obvious her husband wasn't giving her enough squeeze. Then again, I shouldn't go playing with fire too much. What? Come on, Kevin, I want to explore this room. Is there anything I can steal in here? Anything interesting? I'm curious about this vase, though, this vase. Seems to be lacking a pressure plate, but it's just a small little rug. Alright then. They are so blorfed, aren't they? So blorfed. How about this way now? This way must lead to the first class rooms. No doubt I'll find some pretty interesting stuff in there. But I better not right now. Is it still locked? The doors are locked. Well. This music's so strange. What crap she got then? So we got mortal punishment. Attacks foes at speed, then impales with spears from below.
Let's end this.
Ooh. God damn it, Kevin. Blorf. Oh, this isn't that lovely. Cross gear rage. Combo attack with a concealed blade and arrows.
Take that! Ha!
Lovely. What was that? Normal attack, you said? Oh, pretty well.
Take that!
Crossbow bolt to the face. Broke his sunglasses.
Still a ways to go.
I suppose. Tear bomb. So they've gone back inside, I assume. Can't go that way. Got some duckies. Let's go with Stonehammer. That could consume armored combat monster, very nimble, cuts prey to pieces. Is it worth even doing like the clock down and stuff on these guys at this point, really? I don't think it is.
Take that!
Just don't feel like that's worth it. Titanic roar, stone impact, stone impact.
Still a ways to go.
So close to leveling up. We've got these S-craft used as well. What's going on here then? Hello? What's going on here? We're not going to crash, are we? You wouldn't fall out of the air on me, would you, Lusitania? Poor guy must missed his chance to run away. Something familiar about him, but, well, I'd best leave him alone. Someone help. It's the guy who basically kept missing the RSA, isn't it? The door is locked. Oh, good to know. Oops, didn't mean to get turned around. Oops, didn't mean to get turned around. Just wanted him to turn around. Yeah. Just a funny element. Okay. Let's go with stone impact.
All right, what's next?
You sound like you stabbed yourself in the back then. Ooh. Yippee charge. Oops. Get it together, Kevin. The door is locked. Oh my, oh my. They do make quite a fuss, don't they? Seems to be our best course of action at this point.
Still a ways to go.
The door is locked. I imagine every door is going to be that, but I've got to make sure. Got to. The door is locked. There you are. In the name of the Northern Jaegers. We won't let you two go any farther. Okay. So you really are an active Jaeger corps. And a pretty famous one to boot. Still, yeah, stuff's rough going for your country and all. But I couldn't ask you to just, I don't know, step aside? How dare you? What do you know about the hardships endured by our people? We won't allow ourselves to be shamed with the defeat here. Not as long as we suffer. Should have known. Okay then, I'll come at you with all I've got. I think now. We'll do that.
I hold in my hand the chalice of heaven. May its holiest of light act as our shield.
There you go. Gotta look pretty, haven't we? That was it really, it was just like, let's get it out of the way just in case there isn't any more. Right, EP charge. Yeah, you'll be alright, Kevin. Alright, Titanic Rock. Titanic Rock. Bum.
Still a ways to go.
Level up-o. What is this, all this commotion? We believe there to be an intruder, sir. A competent one at that. An intruder? Just what do you think I paid good mirror to hire you for? I don't care if he's alive or full of holes, get rid of him. No, getting me dead or alive is too much to ask of those guys. Oh my. Who the hell are you? Wait. A priest? No. Yeah, I figured with something like this in your possession, you'd at least have heard of us. How dare you? Give that back, that's mine. Wrong answer. This belongs to the goddess, and it needs to be rightfully returned to her. That's something mere mortals like you should be keeping for themselves. Kill him. Kill him and get back my locket. Now. Oh my! Herman Conrad. In accordance with the laws of the church, in the name of Arios, I am placing you under arrest. You stand charged with the unauthorized possession of and illegal use of an artifact. Don't you think you can get away with this? Might be with the church, but I am a Rhinefort director. If you lay a hand on me... Oh, don't worry. We cleared this with the big guys already. I'm sure you've got a pretty good idea of just how recklessly you've been acting with this... thing, right? You've been causing a whole lot of trouble for a whole lot of people, you know. And guys like you have a habit of making themselves no shortage of enemies. And you've done a stellar job of that. Just accept that your luck's run out and come quietly, okay? No. No. Good. Glorf. You just couldn't make this easy for me, could you? So much for this being a piece of cake. Catching guys like this alive is more like trying to sneak off with the whole damn thing. Stop right there. Ah, You pulled out all the stops just for little old me? Now I get why you guys are so popular. That's some quick work getting all dolled up and ready to take me down. Silence. You might have had your way before, but that's not how it's gonna go this time. Just so you know, there's an entire company of us on this ship. If you have a hostage. Even if you have a hostage you can use against us. But nowhere to run. We're all lucky boys and girls today, huh? What? What are you talking about? This idiot here had been branded a heretic. But I've had to hunt each and every one of you down to the last member. What? What's up with this guy? Oh, don't let it get to you. Put the good work for your homeland or whatever. Just don't go giving us any reason to slaughter you in the process. What kind of ship is that? Impossible. Those Gralsritter are monsters. Oh my. There's quite a commotion. Yeah, I saw you earlier. It was quite a splendid show. Our tale is only just beginning, Kevin Graham. Who was that? After all, I have only just awoken. What does that mean? Okay, so let's analyze this here. Some sort of cube fell from it. That's obviously Arteria. I've seen her on the box art, so I assume she's going to be important, probably to Kevin. Oh, there he is. Well, she's probably standing next to him. I really do enjoy Kevin, though. He's such a good character. I do love a good sunset, or sunrise, one of the two. Yeah, like, who are you? So this cube thing's gonna be important in some regard. I saw the scales then. Don't think I didn't see the scales. Kapua! Who was that? Oh! Oh! I saw him! I saw him! Just look at that design! I love that design of that ship. I wonder if that's the thing we saw at the end of the previous game. Not much in that one, really, I'd say, that's worth analysing there. It's just sort of like, here's the things you pretty much saw, things you know exist. That's it. That's the kind of intro I like. Doesn't give away too much. At least I don't think it does. See, look at this thing. That's beautiful. Also, is this like the symbol of Arteria or something? Septine Church Gralsritter operated special ops airship. I don't even know how to say that. Oh my. Congratulations on completing your operation, sir. My thoughts exactly. That seemed to be a rather easy one for you in the end, too. Compared to what they're usually like, it was. If I'd had a bit more time, I could have enjoyed some private time with a real gem of a woman, too. But I'll have to settle for crying myself to sleep tonight. Not this again. If you want another earful from the commander, you might want to start taking your work more seriously. I know. Lighten up a little, yeah? I swear I'll never get how you hard-headed types end up assigned to a slacker like me. This may come as a shock, but you are a Dominion, you know. I can't very well have you acting alone without any form of backup. As long as you're here and the ship is under your command, And slacker or not, we're here too. Even then, you've got a lot less squires in your service than you should have. Maybe you should take this chance to gather up a few more. I think I'm gonna have to pass. That'll just make it even harder for me to work on my own. Thought you'd say that. We'd prefer it if you could actually trust us to help you a little more, sir. I mean, all we could do in that salt pail operation was transport the thing. You say that as if transporting it isn't a huge responsibility in itself. After all, the last thing we wanted was him catching wind of it and becoming wary of us. Is something wrong? Oh, not a thing. Anyway, as per the original plan, we need to get ourselves back to Arteria ASAP. Should be able to reach there by noon tomorrow. Or today now, I guess. Got it. Where's it from? Arteria, apparently. It's a call from Commander Selnet. Oh, you are kidding me. Getting a call from her right after a mission is always bad. Bad sign. Let's get this over with, put her through. Alright. Evening, Kevin. It sounds like you did well. Fill me in on the details. It basically went without issue. The artifact was the Fool's Locket. There were signs of society involvement, but it looks like they've cut any ties with him a long time ago. I see, as I thought then. Good work all around. I'd say you deserve a well-earned rest, but unfortunately, I can't grant you one right now. And here we go. Is something the matter? Oh, I'm just dandy, please continue. Well then, as much as I hate to spring this on you immediately after finishing one mission, I've got something I'd like you to do for me. Regarding a heretic, I assume? Not this time. All I want you to do is pick something up. The object in question is currently being held under Gralsritter Cathedral. Gralsritter? You think this object may be somehow related to the aureole? It's going to be that cube thing we saw. It's a distinct possibility. Can I count on you to handle this? Alright. That said, we've already got one artifact on this ship that needs transporting back. So I'll let the crew here take that to Arteria. I'll handle going to Liberl on my own. That's fine with me. Oh, incidentally, you won't actually be alone. I've dispatched a rookie squire to aid you. They'll be serving you from now on, so do play nice, won't you? Wait a minute. Wait, just 1 minute. Don't just spring a rookie on me out of nowhere like this. Meetings ordained by the goddess always come suddenly and unannounced. Don't worry though. They won't be a burden. The abilities they demonstrated during training were truly something special. Well, I'll be praying for your success. Well, congratulations on the new recruit. We were only just saying you could do a more squire serving you. And I was so not down. I can't believe this. She never changes, I swear. All the people reading that book had any idea what a hellion she is in real life. Oh, Cornelia. Well, now this makes me interested. Always wondered whether publishing it was really such a good idea, to be honest. This complete advertisement saying we exist to the world. If anything, I'd say a book that while just serves to make people less likely to believe we really exist. Then the heroine died in it, which obviously is a big fat lie. I really need to read this now. They'd actually met her. They'd know she's the kind of woman who could probably take a bullet to the head and ask for a cigarette first thing. I think we should probably refrain from commenting here. Anyway, you guys heard her. We're gonna leave taking care of everything else relating to our mission to you guys. Just follow the money trail. There might still be hidden accounts we don't know about. Understood, sir. What will you be doing from here? We'll need to return to Arteria, obviously, but we can drop you off somewhere. You can put me down in any old state we pass on the way there. Preferably near a town that has international flights going out of it, I guess. Got it. What the? Alright, looks like the sun started coming up. I mean, I love the design of that thing. really do. Prologue. The Gralsritter. Same day, afternoon. In the skies of midwestern Zemuria, roughly 500 cells from Liberl. Please tell me that's Dorothy. It looks like Dorothy. She's taking pictures, so... Familiar music is lovely. Ba 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 ba. Alright, Dorothy, we've got the point. They're gone out of sight now. Wonder if they're busy migrating. Looks like they can't keep up with the ship, though. Because not every bird can be as fast as Sieg. But they were just the cutest. Oh, look who it is. I know you. It really is you. Long time no see, Dorothy. I sure wasn't expecting to run into you here. Funny coincidence, huh? It really is. It's good to see you again, too, Frank? Father... Jeremy. You don't remember my name, do you? Don't be silly, of course I do. It's, Estelle? Oh, I remember. It's Onion Graham. But of course, how lucky I am to have been named after such a multi-purpose plant. That's not even a name, Dorothy. You really did forget, didn't you? And yet you somehow managed to remember my last name like it was nothing. I was just being silly. A couple of days ago, I had this amazing onion hot pot over in the Eastern Quarter in Calvert. So I've still got onions on the brain. I can't believe a hot pot with onions in could taste that good, but I swear it did. It was so comforting and sweet. That's why I ended up saying onion instead of your name. Well, whatever. So if you insist you haven't forgotten, what is my name then? I do insist, I'd never forget. It's lovely to see you again, Jasmine Graham. But of course, how lucky I am to have been named after such a fragrant plant. That might be an actual name this time, but it's a woman's name. 3 hours later. Oh, I see. So you're here to carry out a follow-up investigation and all that trouble that happened earlier in the year. That's about the gist, yeah. Come to think of it, how'd you end up on an international liner like this? You said you were in the Eastern Quarter, right? Were you there to write about it for Liberl News? Yep. Niall actually let me go on my own this time too. Well, that was daring of him. Not sure I'd want to let you handle traveling abroad for a report alone. Then again, it's only by taking on positions of responsibility that people can properly grow. Oh, I'm doing plenty of that. I mean, wasn't sure what I'd do when I ended up in Calvert instead of Bose Market, but I managed just fine. Wait a second. Niall told you to go to Bose, not Calvert? He sure did. But then I got on the airship, fell asleep, and before I knew it, I was chilling out in Calvert's capital. Weird, huh? Sounds like you got on the wrong airship to me. Let my brain catch up. So, you were in the Republic for literally days, when you weren't even supposed to be there at all. Did you even have enough money to manage, or Adio's help as a passport? Well, fortunately, there was someone from the Liberlian embassy at the airport who could issue me a temporary passport. That was okay. And then tons of people were really nice to me and helped me out while I was there. So I had all the dough a girl could ask for. I don't even know where to start. Now I must be worried sick about you, huh? You think? It sounded so hot when I called yesterday to say I'd be coming back to the office today. Kept telling him that all the smoking is bad for him, but he never listens. Don't think you can pin the crime on tobacco this time, Missy? Thank you all for taking this journey aboard Gretna. Right, Gretna today. You'll be arriving at our terminal, Gralsritter City, in roughly 30 minutes. We ask that you take this chance to check that you have all of your belongings with you and return to your seats before we begin our landing. Until then, please enjoy the remainder of your flight. Yeah. Sounds like we're almost there. I'm gonna have a walk around the ship to kill some time after the last hour. How about you? I'm not sure. Suppose I might as well go and snap some more photos. It's not often I get to take an international liner like this. Sounds like a plan. See you later then. Later. Odd. Did you hear the announcement, sir? If not, you'll be arriving in Gralsritter City. So it might be wise to check you have all of your belongings on your person while you still have time to look for anything that is missing. The terminus of this liner, please ensure you have all belongings with you once we disembark. My sister can be unbelievably stubborn sometimes. Am I supposed to enjoy sightseeing when she's being like this? Stubbornness drives me nuts sometimes. She isn't even interested in listening to my opinion. No, I'm not budging on this. We are going to Royal Villa after Gralsritter Castle, and that is final. I can't believe you're actually considering just going around fishing, of all things. He was always so selfish. He only ever thinks about what he wants to do. Doesn't care what I want to do. Oh, makes me so mad. Oh dear, oh dear. I do like Kevin's run stance. I'm really not very good with fights. I mean, it's not phobia level or anything. I'm just really not very good with them. You want to look out? I kind of do. I kind of don't, too. Oh, God. I don't even want to be here right now. I don't have to go out of my way to see him anyway. Not fair. See who? My dad's so annoying. 16, you know. I would have to do whatever the hell I want without him butting into my business. Never mind. Ymir! What an odd name. Alright, the overall impression looks perfectly normal. Oh, sorry, I'm going to have to ask you not to come down here, sir. It's for your own safety. You might end up tripping or something. Ymir, though. Strange name. I feel like I've heard it before somewhere. Hello, Dorothy. Why do you want to know what I wanted to be as a child to begin with? It's not really something you normally tell a complete stranger with cameras in their hands, you know. I'm onto you, mister. You can't distract me. There's a serious news report here, so please answer the question. He sure is making good use of those reporter privileges. By the way, my dream was to become a phantom thief. Isn't that cool? No prizes for guessing what kinds of books you must have read as a kid. Who knew you'd be so persistent? Gonna get out of this. I can't tell her a tough guy like me used to want to be a pastry chef. Why not? Pastry chefs can be tough. We're approaching the Megan Range. Careful of potential air turbulence in this area. I know. Doing this route for 3 years now, I know what I'm doing, man. I don't want to read that. The Megan Range is part of the border between Liberl and Calvert. As soon as we're over that, it'll be barely any time before we're in Gralsritter. Fair enough. Heading west, northwest. Woohoo! Fair enough. Okay, we've done it all down here. Phew. That was one amazing business discussion. Never thought I'd see the day when Mirano wouldn't have the upper hand in one, but it just happened. The world is full of surprises. Still, while she might not have the upper hand, she didn't get what she wanted in the end. It's not like she really lost or anything. That bargainer really knew how to put up a good fight for someone so young. I've got excellent information dealer working for me too. So the next time we do business, it's going to be a 6-4 deal in my favor. No, scratch that, 7-3. If I could convince him to work for me. It's good logic. I used to be a sailor back in the day, but now I always use airships to get around. I'm way faster than boats, for one thing. And unlike all buses, you don't end up with a sore arse after a long journey either. The other day I used to sail the rough waters of the Titith Bay, but now, give me a comfy airship any day. Times are always a changing, I guess. I mean, can I have a look outside? Can I? But I'm bored. Come on, just a bit, please. No, you can't. Please sit down like a good girl. We're almost there now, anyway. So just be quiet. I swear, sometimes I think my child has ants in her pants or something. Can she not sit down quietly for 5 blissful minutes? Probably not, though. I wonder if these two are who I think they are. Yes, we're finally back home in Liberl. Yes, which means it's time to start thinking of getting a house for ourselves. What kind of house would you like? I think it'd probably be best going for somewhere that feels warm and homey, even if it's not that big. Something like a house on a hill near a forest. What do you think? The two of us have spent the past half a year traveling all around the continent. Couldn't have wished for a better honeymoon. I'm so glad I chose him to spend my life with. Can't believe he's already thinking of finding a place for us to live. That does sound like the perfect place to start a lovely, happy family. My wife went back to her family's home. I mean, not aware as anyone that I've been so busy with work lately that I haven't been able to spend any time with her, but if I'd have known it was going to come to this, I would have sat down and talked to her about it a long time ago. Wish I could be carefree as he is. Wee! Being out here feels amazing. I'm going to see Mommy. Wanna come? Not sure you should be inviting complete strangers to family gatherings, kiddo. You go have fun with your mum, okay? Oh my. Alright, let's go upstairs. Don't go getting yourself too worked up now, man. You'll just end up screwing up even more like usual. To be an orbital engineer and all, but I think you could do with taking things a bit easier. Getting yourself stressed out and worked up will only help screw yourself up. Anyway, first thing is stopping by the central factory in Zeiss. There's no better place to learn about cutting-edge orbital tech than there. Really have to make the most of it, really. I'd have failed the interview to join the Verne company. This is my chance to learn all about cutting-edge orbital tech. I'm gonna master the heck out of it, I will. Really. Sure you will. Who's that over there? The cleaning staff, like, that's a new design, so it's like... Cleaning staff for these airships really do a splendid job, don't they? They're a fine role model for the rest of the service industry. I'm going to have to make sure I don't undo their hard work. I'm off to see my grandchild and grandson. I haven't seen one another in 3 years now. I'm really worried of all the trouble that's been happening in Liberl. A lot of people, though, thought there wouldn't be much in the way of trouble after the non-aggression pact was signed, but so much for that. Apparently my grandchild was hurt during that thing. Still worried wasn't hurt during it, wasn't. Right, so I'm going to end this part here, and the next part will speak to this extra person. They're clearly important. It's that sort of thing like, it's a new design, etc. So it's like, okay, you're significant. So, we'll see you next part. Ta-ta for now.